Spooky wildland firefighting terminology. I have been wanting to do a terminologies video for a while now. However, it's kind of cut and dry and kind of bleh. So I was reading some of the terms and I was like, these kind of have a Halloween-esque vibe to them. We're not going to read through all of the terminology, but I did pick out some really good ones that I thought were very appropriate for this time of year. Do I know what most of them are? Yes, but I'm just going to read them because I want you to have the correct definition. So the first one, chain. And I'm thinking spooky ghosts with chains and whatnot, you know, those loud, clanky in the middle of the night, but no. That is not what a chain is. A chain is a measure of length, and one chain equals 66 feet. Devil, 66, 666. We're missing one, but that's how you can remember it. I don't know. It's kind of evil and spooky in here, but that's what we're going with. 80 chains equals 1 mile. Fun fact. The next one is a creeping fire. So this is just think of a really small flame length. It's just kind of slowly creeping through. It's not very big. It's slow. It's just, creeping. It's creeping through. Think of things like moss, duff, pine needles, leaves, no real big fuel. It's just kind of slowly spreading. Dead fuels, okay? We're talking dead fuels. So all those things that I just said, duff, downed leaves, needles, big old logs that are just dead. Things that are on the ground that are not growing and vibrant and full of greenery. These are all dead things. Let's just read the definition, okay? So fuels with no living tissue, which means moisture content is governed almost entirely by atmospheric moisture or relative humidity and precipitation, dry bulb temperature, and solar radiation. Drop zone, dropping off the bodies into a zone. Target area for air tankers, heli-tankers, and cargo dropping. So you're just drop zone. You're dropping the stuff in the zone, or dead bodies, one of the two. Okay, escape route. Every movie has a terrible escape route for the people who are running away from the killer. They're just kind of running aimlessly wherever. They do not have a planned escape route. So that's what this one is. You have a planned route allowing firefighters safe passage to a designated safety zone. When escape routes deviate from a defined physical path, they should be clearly flagged so others know the way that you went. The next one is a faller. And this is a person who's dropping bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's a person who fells trees, not bodies, trees. So they are also called a sawyer or a cutter. Fingers of a fire. This is gross, right? I think of those Halloween treats. You can make little snacks that look like fingers. They look disgusting, but they are probably really delicious. These are long, narrow extensions of a fire projecting from the main body of the fire. I like using the hand example, right? So you have a fire, this is your fire, boop, 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 and this little bit, boop, there's a little fire that comes out here and you gotta go around it like this. So this is a little finger of a fire. Or you could like that, you know what I mean? That's how I like to remember it. The next one is a flaming front. And the reason I chose this is because I thought gates of hell, flaming front, big hot red fire, flame coming towards you. So, okay, flame front. So this is the zone of a moving fire where the combustion is primarily flaming. Obviously, the front of the fire is on fire. Behind this flaming zone, combustion is primarily glowing. So it's not super active, in your face, right? It's on fire, but it's not the main head of the fire. Light fuels typically have a shallow flaming front, whereas heavy fuels have a deeper front, also called a fire front. The next one is a hand line. And the reason I thought this was a good one is because I was thinking of the Addams Family, where it's just the hand, and he has it's just cut off right there. It's the hand line, because he's just a hand. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but no, that is the fire line, just built with hand tools. It's the hand line. Head of fire. So this is where your head is on fire. You know what I'm saying? So this is the side of the fire with the fastest rate of spread. So you have your whole fire, right? Going back to this scenario and say this is the most active part of the flames that are going this way. You can also have a double-headed fire. This guy could be going this way and wind could be pushing this one, so you could have 2 heads. You could have 3 heads of a fire, but it's the side of the fire that is the most active and the fastest rate of spread. The next one that we have is an incident. This is where it is not good, right? There has been an incident. So this one is a human cause or natural occurrence, such as a wildfire, that requires emergency service action to prevent or reduce the loss of life or damage to property or natural resources. That's an incident. If you have any terms that you think would fit this Halloween spooky theme, please leave those down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Hopefully this was somewhat entertaining and helps you learn your terminology in a fun kind of way. I don't know, hopefully it was at least entertaining for you. Anyways, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. What is it called? Sagebrush, witches, shrubs. Come on, Ron.